What's up, YouTube? Lehman Griffin here with Gentry Palmer in the Scale Adventure Studios. We've got a great overview for you guys today. This is the bad boy, Futaba 4PKS with the case. This is probably one of the best radios on the market, most versatile. It's just bad. It's just all the way to the core. It's a bad radio. So we're going to dig in on it, show you guys a little bit about it. As you can see, right off the bat, open this bad boy up. It is a super nice case. This case doesn't come with the radio, right?
It does not, no.
Okay, and it's about almost $100 more for the case.
I believe so, yeah.
Well worth the money.
You get it.
Well worth the money. When you spend that kind of coin on a radio, you need to spend that kind of coin on a case to transport it. Tons of holders. You got storage for all kinds of stuff. Extra gears, some tools. You've got.
It's kind of a pit bag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's storage for all the stuff you're going to need out in the field. So,
one thing for you guys that are new to Futaba or that have owned a Futaba radio in the past, you don't go anywhere without your manual.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. That manual is probably a life, especially with the technology of this radio.
Yes.
This is not your standard 2-channel, 2.4 gigahertz radio. This is
not at all.
It's intense. So
it's
a great radio.
The 4PKS. On this one, I have a carbon fiber wrap on it.
Pretty cool looking too.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Now, was it made for it?
It's made just for it. I didn't cut it out myself. It's perfectly cut out, laid on there great. There's no wrinkles. It gets every nook and cranny on the drop down wheel.
So how much do these radios go for new?
This is not the newest one out right now.
Okay.
They're on the 4PKR. It's got a little red R right there. It's better, you know, R, S, whatever. These run about $450.
Okay, so it's a good bit of money for a radio, definitely.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it does everything.
Okay.
You can do your boats, your crawlers.
Anything surface.
Anything surface, yeah. It's 4 channels. So you got all your auxiliary switches you can do here. These can be programmed to do switches. You got your button there that runs your menu.
So it's like a toggle screen for your menu.
You got 2 buttons down here, button right there.
So none of these buttons actually do anything until you program them?
Yes.
So you can set it up.
You can set the function for every button.
So if you want this right here to toggle steering full lock to the left when you push it, you can do that. And it'll lock the steering. If you want it to be your dig, like an on-off for your dig on your crawler, you can do that.
Yeah.
If you've got it,
the button right here,
like a up and down toggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certain things.
So now, is it a momentary, or I'm sorry, is it a fixed position extra channels? Like, is it an on-off, or is it a 3-way? Like on, off, on.
It'll do intermediate and off.
So you can
you can have it at a position, or you can have it at
like a full or off.
You said it. It's all in the gracious manual.
So basically, you could say on my 3rd channel or my 4th channel, I want it to be 67% to the right when I hit this button.
Yeah.
And you can set it to do that.
Yeah.
Or you can say I want it to be full 100%, 150%, whatever, when you hit the button. So that's pretty cool. You can adjust the complete sensitivity of it. And I know when you're, especially on crawlers, when you're doing your dig setup, that's the most important, is not having it travel too far or not far enough.
Yeah. And in the manual, they have a complete section on setting that up, servo reverse, everything. You're really going to want to read this. I've owned this radio for about a year. I still refer back to this manual. It's always in my case.
Good. Now, how do you like it? I mean, as far as the radio, I know you've had everything. Radio-wise, you've tried, the Sky radios. You've tried. You had a basic Futaba.
I went cheap with the Sky, or your basic 2-channel radio. Then I went with another Futaba, the 3PL. It's a 3-channel basic. It's like $100. And then I went up, spent the big money, got this radio, love it. Best radio I've owned, hands down.
He treats it like gold. He's afraid to let anybody touch it.
Yeah, I've had this for a year and it looks just like this. So, it looks great. Does everything you need it to do. I'll never
What's the range on it?
farther than I can see.
Okay, well there you go. That's longer than you'll ever use it.
I haven't maxed the range out yet.
And you do speed runs, so you're doing cars that are getting away from you.
Yeah.
Fast.
I mean,
any glitches? Any?
Not a problem.
Nothing. Okay. Wow.
No. The receivers, it does run the fast system. The receivers you can plug a two cell LiPo battery right into the receivers to run your high voltage stuff.
So it'll take 7.4 volts straight to the receiver.
Straight to the receiver.
Okay.
A couple non-stock things that I have on this radio besides the wrap. Most important, put a little piece of foam right here on your radio, guys. So when you set it down,
gotcha. It doesn't scratch it.
It doesn't scratch it up. Where's that a piece of foam? Big deal. Because you're never going to set it on your wheel side. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I do believe, for all you left-handers out there, that
the wheel interchangeable it is.
I've read over there.
Yep. Yep,
so,
I've read that.
And the buttons are the same on both sides. And the only other thing I've done to it is I've gotten a life battery.
Okay, so
to go right in the center.
Normally, what does it take? Is it double A's?
Four double A's normally.
Okay. There's a little pack that goes in there, whatnot.
Yeah.
So the life battery gives you the right voltage. Now, what is your battery time on this radio?
I believe I get about 4 to 5 hours.
Okay, continuous.
Continuous use on the life battery. And this is a smaller life battery. It's a 1100. Yeah. You can fit a bigger one in here if you want to get rid of a couple of the notches or something. This one just fits right in there. Just perfect.
And 4 hours, I mean, that's not... I don't see the need to get a bigger battery. That's plenty.
If you're playing more than 4 hours in one day,
straight,
buy another battery.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'd be tired.
Well, if you're playing 4 hours in one day, you've got a bunch of batteries.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, let's turn this bad boy on.
First thing, when you turn it on, you can go to the left, and it looks like it's on, but it's just display mode.
So it won't function. It won't actually control the car in this mode.
Nope. You have to go all the way right, and you're controlling your car.
Gotcha. Well, let me get a close-up of the screen here so we can see it a little better. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty in-depth screen you got there.
Yep. Top line is your channel 1. And you can see it moving. That's off your steering wheel. Second line is here. And on this car, I do have, you can see the third line moves. That's my third channel brake.
Like a mixer. It's a mixer. You can mix the channels. So it'll only move in the backwards direction.
Yep, and it only moves
so much, yeah. So when you're on the reverse of your throttle, when you're pulling the thumb or pushing the thumb forward for brake, it'll actually apply the third channel slightly. So that's pretty cool.
And then to get, these are your toggle switches over here on the side. Get those in front of you. Those are your toggles for your steering, and this one's your throttle. And then the other one does whatever else you want it to do.
So take me through like a menu where you can change something.
Get to your menu, all you got to do is hit the button. Yeah, the middle button right here. You just hit it and toggle around to whatever you want to do. Like if I want to change my model, go over here to model select, and you just hit it. And if I want to go to that model,
now what is when you say model select?
A different car.
Oh, so you can program up to 20 cars?
It probably has more than that.
Oh wow, 40.
It might have more than that.
Oh, yep, 40. So you can toggle you can control 40 cars with this radio. So basically you can save all your different receivers, and when it's time to run different cars, you just click over to a different model and it changes the receivers. Well, that's nice.
You can do all this stuff. Throttle setup, just different curves.
Definitely looks like something that would the owner's manual would come in handy for.
Oh yeah, have to read the owner's manual. Timer, it does lots of stuff.
It's cool.
And then there's the other screen, menu 2.
And this is more like user settings as opposed to actual settings with the car?
No, it does. That's all your switches.
Okay.
You can reverse your channels.
Okay.
So you can set your vibration on your radio.
So it'll let you know if...
It'll let you know what you want it to vibrate.
So like if you're racing cars, you can set it to vibrate every lap.
Yeah, every time you hit the timer button, it'll vibrate.
Oh, cool.
Low battery alarm. and it'll tell you that. Yeah, you can set a failsafe. You pick your receiver. You do not have to run the fast receivers with this. You can run
just a standard
the standard
Futaba
blue Sport, which comes in handy. You change your names. You can do everything. Anything
cool.
you can think of on this radio.
So there you have it, guys. Futaba 4PKS.
Yep.
One of the best radios out. This thing, I've been trying to get my hands on one for a while. Closest I've gotten is this right here, is getting my hands on one.
And I barely let him touch it.
And believe me, it is going home with him. So, great radio. Tons of positive things I've seen online about it. It is a little pricey, but now with the R coming out, this one will come down in price a lot and get a lot more affordable. So it'll be definitely a great competitor to Spectrum. I know Spectrum's been kind of doing their thing with the radio market. So Futaba's coming a long way with this one. Great product. Check it out. Subscribe to our channel. We got more videos coming, more reviews for you. We got some bashing videos coming up, some crawler videos. I think you guys are going to like it. So subscribe, like, and if you guys have any questions about this radio, we'll try our best to answer them. Just put a comment below, and yeah, we'll try our best to read the manual and quote it to you. So just comment if you got any questions, and hope you guys have a wonderful day.